start where we left off yesterday, if you want. And or is there any specific subject for today you would like to discuss? Do you have anything new? Something new, maybe a new subject?
We did kind of expand on it a little bit last night, but I can't really recall like which direction we came from.
I think we're kind of moving up on pain, love, suffering, grief.
Grief, pain,
Yes.
hurt.
Hurt, yes.
We played video last night.
The fish love. I don't have my phone.
You played the video?
Yeah.
And what was the video about?
It was fish love.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Well, the idea behind it is, what was it? It's basically, you know, like what Buddha says about a wildflower. If it's beautiful and you love it, then you leave it there.
Yes.
You don't pick it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Well,
the
the
same
same
thing.
thing with the
If you love the fish,
Yes.
so you chop off its head, put it in boiling water. That doesn't mean you love the fish. That means you love yourself.
I agree with that.
So that was kind of where we took it once we got back.
Uh-huh.
We had that video in mind because of what we were talking about, and it is kind of the same idea about is it true love or is it
not? Yes. Okay. So if you like, maybe we can proceed with this subject of love or true love. What is love as it is understood in today's society, and is that real love? Would you be interested in that? Yeah? Okay. Then, the first thing that comes into my mind about this, I feel love must be selfless. If there is any sense of me in my so-called love, right? Any sense of benefits for myself, or in a subtle way, I love him or her because I get something in return. That means condition. Can that be love? Right? What do you think about this? Because in today's world, if you observe, mostly I would say there are conditions. I rarely see unconditional. Right?
It will be conditional love. It will not be unconditional love, but it's still love.
Is that love? That's the question. If there is conditions, is that real love? Or it's merely a business, like you give me something and I'll give you something in return?
I think there's an animal sense of love also. So, I mean, you look at like pack animals, they like to stick together, and as long as it's mutually beneficial for the animals to involve with each other, and they do so. But the basis is on survival. That's the reason why dogs go in packs, lions, they work in packs. The basis is survival. So in the same sense, we may fall into the categories of survival. So mother loving her child, it's a sense of survival. It's, I'm not saying that there's an unconditional love there. It's a beautiful love, but it's still, that's not more than the animal, right? Then you look at the love between two partners. It's the same. It's basically for a reproductive purpose. I mean, it can be. Anyways. So I think you have to look at it that way. Is it more like an animal kingdom sense of love, or something more than what is here?
Well, I think that does bring up an interesting point of family and familial love, because like for example, we don't have an extremely outward, emotional, touchy-feely family. Like, we're not full of hugs and expressing emotions, but I feel like we know that we're a family and we know we have this connection, we have each other's back, and we love each other. But it's more of a knowing. I think that I think maybe that's an example of unconditional love is
You know that
they're
they're always
just,
gonna
they're
be
my
there.
family.
Yeah.
And so no matter what,
Mm-hmm.
we love each other, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be there.
So.
With
but
no
then
expectations?
With,
Of any kind?
not really. I mean, we all are independent because we were not emotionally connected. So we all grew up separate individuals within a group, and that group has love. So is that, I think that's unconditional.
I don't know about your particular family, of course, but when I observe generally in the world, in most cases, parents expect certain things from children, like good career, success in life, right? These kind of things.
Well, they might hope that for you.
Depends.
They hope for the best.
I think it depends again where their parent come
Alright.
from and what they know. I
Some
think
parents do expect.
They expect, and if you are not successful,
not
they are not
necess-
happy.
Not necessarily.
Some, I said,
Yeah.
some cases, yeah.
Because I believe that the parents do the best what they knew and what they were brought up with.
Yes.
So if they don't change that pattern or if they
Yes.
change it, they
Yes.
will do, it just comes down to
Of
from
course.
one to another, so it's not necessarily.
It's the program basically
Yeah.
continuing, right?
Yeah.
So the
Absolutely.
question is, when there is that program operating, can that be true love?
It's not the kind of true love you're talking about.
Yes.
Correct.
I think you need to qualify like,
Yes, that's the
what
point.
you, the
You're
kind
right,
of love
you're
you're talking about, the
You're right.
selfless, true love.
Yes. I think that's the only love, because for me the other is not love.
What do you call it then?
It's business.
That's not true.
I would call it family love, for
Yeah.
example.
It's
I mean-
still a form of love.
Why I say business, let me say this.
Business.
Business means you give
not
me something.
emotional.
Yes, there is emotion involved, you're right, but what I mean by business is trading. You give me something and I'll give you something in return.
So business isn't
Business
the
can be
right label because
Huh?
business
Absolutely.
doesn't have
There's a lot of
emotion.
emotions in business.
Oh yeah.
You
If sales drop in
Okay, but
business, you're gonna be
then the
pretty
next
upset.
question is,
And that's an emotion.
is love about emotions?
Yeah, it's a feeling.
Is it just a feeling?
I think there are
It could be a way of being. I mean, what do you mean?
Well, yeah, there's feeling through all aspects of life, and even in business. That's why it's calling it business. That even in business,
Mainly-
there's emotion.
Mainly why I call it business is, it's basically you give me something, like husband and wife. You give me something, provide me with a good house and money, and I'll give you something in return. Conditions. That's why I call it business. It's basically trading, right? That's why I said it's business.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's say my son,
Yes.
okay, he's 16 years old, and I tell him, you know, you gotta do well at school.
Yes.
You gotta do well because whatever you decide to do in life, you
Yes.
have to be happy.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what you do, whether if you decide to drive a trash truck.
Yes.
If that makes you happy,
Yes.
that's what I want you to be.
Yes.
Okay.
That's perfect.
If you want to be a teacher, you know, that's what you
Yes.
want. I want you to be. I
Yes.
want you to be happy.
Yes.
But by
That's
you
the right
saying,
approach.
by you saying that,
So you are not programming your child with success.
yeah. But are you saying that because I want him to do well at school, is that
No.
business?
No, no. That is not
Is
business.
that
No.
more like
I
a
No, no,
still
no.
believe
That is not
that he can
business.
be successful as a truck driver
Yes,
or
yes,
whatever, or
yes.
successful as a teacher. No matter what we choose to be, in that particular we can still be successful.
Yes. No, yours is not. Because you don't say to him or expect him to be rich or good businessman or a good politician, which means you have conditions. Don't be a trash man, right? Or don't be a musician, poor musician. Don't be a homeless man, right? Homeless, let's put it aside. But you are giving him the freedom to go in whatever direction he wants, which will make him happy. Right? There's a difference. That's not business.
Okay.
But you are, of course, you as a mother, you want him to be safe and secure in life. That's why you are concerned for his future. There's nothing wrong with that. But the moment a father or a mother says, I want you to be successful in a certain direction, it doesn't matter, I want you to be a good politician or a rich man, right? That's what generally people expect these days, I believe. Don't they? Success?
I've
I
experienced.
don't-
It's-
Happiness or
I think
success?
it's one way you put it, and it's another way how the person takes it in.
Mhm. No, no. In my, I don't have a child, but as an example, in my approach to my child, do I put any pressure on him or her to be successful? There's a difference between,
It depends, and that it depends, and that's a big thing. What do you consider, or what is the categories, or what are you expecting under word successful? I'm successful the way I am, from where I came from, for what I'm doing today.
success is,
Your success could be completely different than my success.
yes, I agree. So, okay, let me make
Yeah.
then a definition of success in
Okay.
this case.
A spiritual success.
Any success.
Any success.
Any.
Okay. Maybe then.
Should one be successful in life?
That's up to you if you want to be.
Because humanity is under this pressure, right? That the opposite is loser,
Again,
right?
what do you consider a loser?
The one who is not successful.
That's in your mind.
No, in public's mind, people.
But why do I care what public and other things?
That's the whole point.
As long as I'm okay with who I am, what I'm doing, then it doesn't
That's-
matter.
that's
It
right.
doesn't care. I wouldn't care what she
Don't
thinks
you
of
don't
me
you
or
think
anybody.
this society looks at you and judges